Okay, so we are back at the Salt Creek Marina in St. Petersburg. You can see downtown in the background. This is an Endeavor 37, 1978. So just got to meet the owner. He gave me permission to video his boat. So going to hop aboard real quick and take a quick look. Already finished up her tanks. She's about ready to go, but so he said I could hop aboard real quick before he took off. All right, so I'm aboard this Endeavor 37. The owner is Herb. He is 76 years old, and his wife told him he was too old to be sailing this thing. And he basically said, you don't know what you're talking about, and I'm going on one last cruise. So he plans to sail this thing up to Maine for the summer, and then when storm season is over, he's got a last trip planned to Cuba and to the Bahamas. So he's getting her all fixed up, had the through holes all fixed up, and bottom job, obviously the tank cleaned. So quite the character, pretty funny. For his age, he's sprightly and hopping around like he was many decades younger. So gonna take a quick look at this this old girl, and you can tell it's been his baby for 40 years. So she's been well cared. All right, taking a quick look in the salon. Very common layout for a 37, but roomy. Head and shower back here. This is just a lot of space for this boat. Quarter berth over here. He said it does have air conditioning, and but no generator, so it has to be hooked up to shore power. So big refrigerator. Looks like the refrigerator might be from the 80s, and has the original Perkins diesel engine in it. So very cool. This was fun to get to meet Herb and hear his stories. So he's been sailing for a long time, and I hope him well on his last trip. So gonna get out of here for now. So I am on a brand new Intrepid. An owner put gas in the diesel generator tank, and I am looking around for the tank. And I have to start with this. This is the most beautiful wiring job I have ever seen. Yeah, it's just perfect. Everything is labeled. Battery charger. Just beautiful. So anyway, it's hot out here, but I'm waiting on a call back from the Intrepid rep to tell me where the diesel tank is. So I'm going to take a quick look at this boat. It has triple 600 horsepower V12 Mercury outboard. It's brand new. So this is a real treat to get to take a look at this boat. So I'm going to do a quick walk around. Gorgeous day over here at Maximo in St. Pete, and this Intrepid is so long I'm going to have to walk the dock just to see the whole thing. It's very similar to the one we saw at Marine Max the other day getting put in the water. The bronze, that's bronze colored hull. And he's got the outboards covered up, but you can look at the gear case on these things. These are the brand new V12 Mercury 600 horsepower outboards, 3 of them. So just look at the size of the dual props on those, pushing this thing. So cabin, I just got a call back from my Intrepid rep because I couldn't find that diesel tank. What happened is the owner put gas in his generator, a diesel tank, and then proceeded to run the generator. So generator is kaput, and we've got to get all the diesel out of the tank. So the good news is the owner has the air conditioning on, and the tank is actually in this back cabin over here. So I'm in the process. I've got to take all this mattress and stuff out of here, but really need to get to take a look inside this boat. Just really nice. He just bought it this year, so I don't even know where the light is in here, but there we go. Not bad. And then it has its own separate door, looks like, to get to that back cabin. So just a beautiful little yacht, let's just call it that. He's got his vodka and his rum ready to go, so looks like this guy's ready for a good time. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn these lights off and start pulling out this mattress, and then once I get done, I'll take another tour of the outside. Oh, after pulling all of the owner sheets and things off, there was an access hatch back here. Again, just look at this wiring. Wow, that's incredible. Diesel tank down there. So luckily the guy at Intrepid could pull up the build sheets on this boat and tell me exactly where I was digging. So and this thing has a seakeeper down here too. I hadn't even noticed that. So seakeeper, for those that don't know, keeps the boat from rocking in the waves. It's a gyro, and it basically spins a big ball, adjusts back and forth. It's computerized, and if you hit a wave, it keeps the boat upright, so no rocking when that thing is on. So I'm going to open this up and hopefully get the tank cleaned out. So, all right, a quick last-minute walk around. A couple of the details I noticed on this 2022 Intrepid. This is really cool. If you notice there's actually a stern anchor roller and windlass. That is just fantastic. I've never seen one mounted to the back of a boat like that. So that's really neat if you're going to the island or something, you want to tie up near the beach, hold the front and the back of the boat. Got electric anchors in both the front and the back. Last few details. First of all, gotta have a big enough sound system to scare the fish away. Speakers everywhere. And just look at the quality of these seats and the woodworking. And even the stitching is just fantastic. So I don't know what size Garmin display that is, but I'm gonna guess 24, somehow 24 to 30. I mean, there's 2 of them. They're just massive. So Seakeeper controls are right here. Very cool. It's a touch screen. Air conditioning vents if you want to cool your cabin. And the name of this beauty is Southern Gold. So anyway, beautiful boat. It's a treat to get to come on a new one. You know, a lot of times I'm just dealing with junk. So this is just a beautiful fishing yacht. So his generator tank is all cleaned out. So I'm gonna get on my way and get out of here. All right, doing an initial trial on this Zero Breeze Mark II. This was my next best solution for air condition in this small cabin space. So it's a 2300 BTU air conditioner, runs on a 24 volt compressor. Right now it's running on its own internal lithium ion battery. I've got some other solutions as far as powering it overnight. I think these batteries last maybe 3 or 4 hours on high. But right now, I've had it running for about 15 minutes. It's showing 69 degrees coming out, and that feels about right. Blowing a lot of air. It's a solid 10 degrees cooler in here just after 15 minutes. So the only downside so far, I'm coming up with these awkward hoses you have to run out. And I just have this little foam piece that came with it. So, but fresh air intake, and then you can actually feel that this one's hot. And then it's got a little drain for the water coming out. Obviously it removes moisture in the air, so luckily this cockpit has got a drain, so I just kind of have it going down there, a little drip every now and then. But so far, really impressed for the size. It's really light. The battery actually feels heavier than the unit itself, so I'm gonna come up with another maybe power pack solution, something else to keep this running all night, where we won't need to bring this heavy battery. But kind of a cool unit. I'm just absolutely amazed at how quiet it is, and it's blowing a lot of air. So in this small cabin, doing the trick just fine without the complexity of installing a marine, permanently mounted unit. So gonna let that run for a bit, see how it feels in here. But so far, really impressed. Feels great. So hopefully this is going to be a better solution for us camping. Also takes up a little less space than using the Icy Breeze cooler, and we don't have to get ice for it. So that's the intro, and we'll report back once we get a chance to really use it overnight. All right, so the second piece of the cabin air conditioning solution is this Yeti 1500x power station. Just arrived today, so I'm charging it up for the first time. I've just got it plugged into the I think it's a 100-watt charger. It's telling me 4.6 hours left to completely charge it up. So this little unit, you can tell, is actually not that big. Lithium-ion battery, has 12-volt ports, inputs for solar panels, or you can charge it from a 12-volt, car charger, USB outlets, the button to turn them on. And then, of course, it has a built-in inverter, 2,000 watt, 3,500 watt surge. So this little thing is actually quite a bit more powerful than the generator. I've got a 1,000 watt Yamaha generator that I was going to run to power our little Zero Breeze air conditioner. This I can charge at home. It will run the AC unit all night long with no issues, and with zero fumes, zero noise. The one caveat, got to be careful about keeping it dry. But anyway, getting it charged up for the first time, and kind of excited to combine that with the Zero Breeze here in a few nights, hopefully, if the weather cooperates, and see if this thing can't keep us cool all night long. Also nice, we could run the DC refrigerator off of it versus using the boat batteries if necessary. So really a cool little device, great for home backup, great for camping, all kinds of fun things. But I'm hopeful, if my math is right, the 150 watts that my air conditioner pulls via its AC power adapter, this should last all night without any issue. So we'll touch base once we get a chance to try it out. All right, here we are at the Clearwater Beach city docks, and now back to the east. We've got clear skies. We're going to be anchoring out back that direction, but quite a storm, and Noah and I got pretty wet. We had made it to the docks right when the rain band came, so we just got dumped on. So the boat is completely soaked, but luckily we brought extra towels and kept everything nice and dry in the cabin. So, but hoping for another beautiful night out tonight. Okay, so we are setting up the Zero Breeze for the first time tonight. So I've got the 2 hoses routed, and then there is a styrofoam piece. I'll show you from the outside. So we're gonna start the evening by running it off its own battery, and then we have our Yeti 1500 out here to run the rest of the evening. So I'm kind of curious. We're gonna get the cabin cooled down first with that, and then kind of curious to see what the runtime is showing, if the calculations are correct. And then this is the quick and easy inlet and outlet hose, just popped right on there, real easy, surprisingly. So that keep the window somewhat insulated. So that should do the trick. Redneck air conditioning 101. Okay, just get it started. We've got some serious suction on the front one, and noticeably warm air being evacuated out this side, so it's obviously doing its trick. We're gonna give it a little bit here, running off its own battery, and see how the cabin feels shortly. Okay, the air is coming out at 59 degrees after about an hour. Built-in battery is still showing completely charged. So I'll switch this over when we go to bed over to the Yeti power pack, but man, it feels good in here. It is probably, if I had to guess, 72 to 75 degrees inside this cabin right now. So very comfortable, very happy with it. Like I said, the only awkward part are these hoses you have to run, but they're real easy to put up and take down. So far, a lot happier with this thing. Okay, so I just fired up the Yeti. Moved the Zero Breeze over to the Yeti power pack. It is showing 110, 112 watts. That is 13.3 hours that it says she will run that air conditioner. So that is fantastic, more than enough to get us through the night. I've got it about on a medium setting. The cabin's actually a little bit chilly right now, so this is awesome. If this really does get us through the night, I am entirely impressed. So 13 hours runtime. So wow, let's see what happens. I only need about 8, so hopefully, I know it's adjusting. I can see the output going up as the compressor is kind of warming up. I expect that to go back down, but hopefully this number stays above 8. But I'll be keeping an eye on it here as the compressor winds up and down, because it just kicked on. So I think it runs the fan on high for a little bit, and I was expecting this to be between 125 and 150 watts. So we're right there. Looks like the math is going to come out pretty close. So gonna keep an eye on it. But so far, really impressed. Cabin's nice and cool, so it should make for a lot better. Well, this isn't even camping at this point. This is luxury on the water. So highly recommend this thing so far. All right, so finally got Noah to sleep, and gonna get ready for bed here. It was a fun night. We actually had a rain band that came through and just completely soaked us when we got to the Clearwater Beach city docks. So we ran into the rain, ran through the rain to dinner, and the rain moved out while we were eating, and stars came out, cooled off a little bit, and ended up being just a perfect night. So I'm going to try and get some sleep, and I'm guessing we'll be up early, see the sun come up. So take some shots in the morning, and hopefully our battery lasts and our AC lasts. So we're gonna see how it works. Have a good night. All right, another beautiful morning in Clearwater. We're gonna get packed up and back to the boat ramp before it gets too crowded on this gorgeous Saturday morning. All right, we made it through the night, and checking this morning, it's about 7:30. We're down to 3% of battery. So
The 1500x, I guess it says the perfect size. Couple quick comments on the zero breeze. We had it in night mode, that button there, which kind of turns down the compressor a little bit to save power, and was reading closer to between 65 and 68 on the exhaust here, so didn't get quite as cold as it would have been on strong mode or regular mode, and I did that for just power saving. So it did a great job keeping the humidity out of here. Like the one downside is we got this drain tube. Luckily I've got a drain in the floor, so there's a little puddle of water there right underneath it, but it drained okay. So anyway, overall pretty good. You know, the only downside is running on that sleep mode. You don't get quite as much cool air, but I would say it probably kept it around 75 and took quite a bit of humidity out, so can't complain about that.